It's Sunday, just afternoon.
I walk these city streets at night. I'll find my way to the fence. In this is dead. I walk in.
I'm going to try and get this vlog done a little bit earlier than I normally do, simply because I have a visitation at the prison today. That may or may not make it into the vlog, but all I can do there is show you me pulling in or pulling out. I can't take any camera with me inside. So I've been doing push-ups as my primary workout since June 1. June 1 I started doing 31 push-ups a day, every day, Monday through Sunday, no excuses. First thing when I get up, I get a drink of water, use the bathroom, do push-ups. This month I do 31 push-ups every morning, and I also do 31 squats, body weight squats. When I first started doing my push-up workout in June, I was a little embarrassed, because it was all knee push-ups, also called modified push-ups. Now, out of the 31 push-ups I do every day, I do at least 20 of them as normal push-ups, and usually between anywhere from 5 to 11 are modified push-ups or knee push-ups. Still, it's kind of embarrassing, because am I that out of shape? Well, yeah, I am. But I did the math. I weigh over 350 pounds. Exactly, I don't know, because I haven't stepped on the scale at work for a while. I'll have to do that this week, see where I'm at. But if we use 350 pounds as the basis, which 350 pounds is about 159 kilos. A knee push-up is about 49% of your weight. A regular push-up is roughly 64% of your body weight, according to the sources I found online. So if you do the math, when I do a knee push-up or a modified push-up, every push-up I'm doing, let me look at my numbers, every push-up I'm doing 171.5 pounds, which is about 78 kilos, and I'm doing that 31 times if I do just knee push-ups. If I do regular push-ups, which right now I'm doing at least 20, that's 20 reps at 224 pounds, or about 102 kilos. Makes me feel a little bit better, because that's a lot of weight. I know even at my knee push-up, that's significant. But it's all relative. The idea is to get to a point where I'm doing probably 50 push-ups a day, all regular push-ups. Right now I'm just working through where I'm at. I'm trying to get to where I do all of 30 of my push-ups as regular push-ups. As I get closer to the Spartan race, I have to make plans for more cardio, more walking, working into some running. I think this year's plan is to, well, no, I know this year's plan is to try and get to a point where I can run between a mile and a half of the Spartan race, and then I can walk the rest and do the obstacles, which means I have to have a quick muscle recovery from work. So I'm looking at all that. Right now though, I'm just focusing on the push-ups, because the push-ups are more than just arm and chest. It works out your core, because really, what are you doing? You're doing a plank, and meanwhile you're working your chest and your arms, pushing yourself up and down. Going into August, the goal is to keep doing push-ups, increase the number. I want to do 1,000 push-ups in the month of August. So that's something like 32 or 33 a day in the month of August. It's not a big increase, but I think I'm going to jump to 35 just to make sure that I'm pushing myself. It's every day, Monday through Sunday. And I'm going to do at least 5 days a week of either treadmill or walking. By the end of August, I'll be able to run part of that. I'm not sure how the knee and the joints are going to work. I've done a lot of research, and especially with the knee that gets a little wonky, all of the advice, both holistic and modern medicine, say give your joints time. They may take a lot longer than you want when you're trying to recover or get back into shape. But I also have some rehab exercises I'm looking at to see if they'll strengthen the muscles around the knee, maybe make the knee more viable. And I'm losing weight, which will always help your joints. The excitement this week is that I had a tree fall in my garage. And I'll show you the pictures of this. I have had several people out to look at it. The big problem is a lot of trees have gone down in the last couple of storms. I have to talk to my insurance company adjuster, which probably won't be till Monday sometime. So that will be that'll be where we go from there. Well, it hasn't destroyed anything, but that might actually work out not in my favor. I may have made out better had it just fallen in and destroyed the garage. I don't know. But no one was hurt, and that's the big thing. So the week coming up, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do this week. I mean, I'll do my push-ups. I'll do my squats. I'm just not sure how I'm going to come out on the other side of this week, and I think a lot of it will have to do with my attitude. I think attitude has a lot more to do with how we perceive. It has to do with our perception. What our attitude is going into things profoundly affects our perception of how things went. Let me tell you what this week's going to look like. Monday morning, I'm going into work late because I have to deal with this insurance company about the fallen tree. I then have a major meeting that I have to do part of a presentation at. So I have to get in there for that part. I may come home early just to try and finish dealing with any of that, any of the insurance. Tuesday, I go to Kentucky for a leadership development. But because there's construction on all the bridges going, basically the main bridge crossing into Kentucky, I have to leave way early. I'll be there way early. And then I get to sit through, lectures and such for most of the day, which it's all important stuff. It's just, it can get a little tedious. The worst part is the chairs they have you sit on are not conducive to a full day of sitting. So I'll end up standing part of the day in the back of the room. Crazy because the company I'm working for is dedicated enough to have 800 managers at this meeting, and it's pretty cool from that aspect. At the end of the first day, I have to cut out of that training a little bit early because we're doing something on my brother's bucket list, which is to see the band Seether, which is I don't know, they've been around for 15 or 20 years. They're a band we like. So we're going to see them Tuesday night. Then I have to get up Wednesday. I'm staying in a hotel in Kentucky. I'll get up Wednesday and go to that second half of that training, and then come home. That'll be 7, 8 o'clock Wednesday night I get home. As of right now, I have Thursday off, and barring any emergencies at work, I will still take Thursday off. Friday I have work. Sunday, when I post my vlog, it may be early or it may be very late, because the following Sunday, a week from today, I go to Washington, D.C. for a conference that lasts through Wednesday. Anyway, that's what's coming up. At that conference, I will also be presenting, and it's going to be, it's a working conference. It's 12 to 14-hour days for me when I go to those conferences. They're good, they're fun, but they're long days. But I have to keep my attitude up. And really, lately, I have been running right out at the end of my abilities between physical and work and school. I'm dealing with, of course, also, this is the time of year where financially all of the bills and taxes and everything else are due. So that just, just adds stress. So anyway, we'll see what next week goes like. I'll take you with me as much as I can. And we'll see how this tree comes off my garage. Remember that I love you. Take care of yourself. Rock on.